Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Dear God, thank you for the opportunity to meet together. Please help us to come together to make this institution reflect your kingdom. Breathe life into our ideas and decisions. Help us build a team that has love and respect at its heart. Give us the strength to continue working for your kingdom in this time of pandemic. Lord, come give us the inspiration to be the best we can be. May we be a shining example of your goodness and truth within, wherever we are. Inspire our thoughts, discussions, and ideas, and continue to remind us that all that we do here today, all that we accomplish, is for the pursuit of truth for the greater glory of you. We ask these things in your name. Amen.
Good morning once again, fellow Galatian. Today is the fourth day of our Inset. We learned a lot from the past 3 days. And now for the recap of the topics discussed, let us welcome the Master Teacher 1 in TLE, Ma'am Victoria J. Isquilio. Ma'am?
Pleasant good morning to everyone. Um, our workaholic and enthusiastic principal, Dr. Solito Sison, our faculty and staff, I would like to greet you a Merry Christmas and a wonderful day. The past 3 days have been very productive, and I think we have learned a lot. So, my task for today is to give you a recap of what transpired during the past 3 days of our inset. On the first day, we have a division wide level 2020 virtual inset. The division office is the one who conduct it, and we are blessed to be able to hear inspiring message from our assistant division superintendent and our division superintendent, Ma'am Lorma Pukulan and Sir Virgilio Batan. And that was followed by an overview of the whole week activities of our inset. And in the afternoon, we were not able to continue our virtual because of the praiseworthy awarding ceremony that was held at Plaza Mastaysay. And we're happy to be able to receive or reach the finalists on that praiseworthy award. Congratulations, Galatians. And for the second day, we have by department, and as a TLE, we join under the TLE department. I think the same thing to everyone. And we have discussed about the most essential learning competencies, how to do the summative assessment, and the TOS, which has the one conducting is our education supervisor in TLE, Mom Lilibetra Tipicor and Joyce Azaraga. In the afternoon, we are blessed to have our very own English master teacher, Evangeline Anyo, who talk about multiple choice assessment. And it was followed by a master teacher, Mary Joy Cañete, who talks also about rubrics on performance tasks. She gave us a sample of summative assessment tools, essential features of the rubrics, and I know we have learned a lot from it. And it was followed by our very own principal, Dr. Solito Tison, who has talked about comprehensive sexuality education in K to 12 curriculum. And I was really actually naputol-putol man ko to si Sir. I just hoping na ibalik to niya. Kay murag daghan kay kung na miss ato gamay. But anyway, I learned a lot from it also, especially in pang excuse me, interruption. um one impressed me there is the urgency of the implementation of this, because there are so many victims already on that, especially the early pregnancy of our student. And that is something that I think as a teacher, I don't think so all of us was able to help those students, no, who got early pregnancy in their high school days. And the next speaker talks about our very own master teacher, Sir Boreros, talks about still on the comprehensive sexuality education, in the sense he talks more about life skills. He has given us much importance on the teaching that we are going to undergo as teachers. No, even in elementary, we're going to introduce that, and then okay lang siguro sa high school, but then I was shocked na mo-start at yung elementary, kinder, pa yung start yung kinder. So anyway, we have to review all those things so that we will be able to equip on how to deal with it, especially ours in the teenage age, which is the very critical age for our students. And it was followed by Ma'am Samoras, who also talked on the framework of that particular topic still, no? On the sexuality education. And on the third day, which is yesterday, we have two speakers, which is from the national level. She has shown us a video on mental health awareness. And we have seen there how we're going to deal with our youth, especially they are in a depression level, how we are going to help them. And it was followed and expounded by our very own division personnel on guidance personnel. I think he was Reynold Kiamco, who expound to us how we are going to go through these mental health problems, which is number one, the depression, stress, how we're going to deal with our stress. Even as teachers, there are so many stressful jobs that we have to undergo. And I am very much happy and grateful to have the 9 tips that he has given to us, which I would like to emphasize to you this morning, because this is very, very important for us to remember again and again. Number one, we have to eat healthy foods. You are what you eat. Number two, we have to get plenty of sleep. We have to use our time wisely, especially in using our media. And number three, we have to be active on all the things that we have to do. Be positive. Number four, build a strong social support network. Number five, engage in hobbies like planting, etc. Recreational activities. Once in a while, we owe ourselves to relax. That is why we have to go with some recreational activities. Number six, disconnect from negativity. Okay, this is very important, mga negativity. Okay, because we are surrounded by many negativities around. Let us always be positive, optimistic. Number 7, volunteer when possible. If you have some spare time, it is wonderful to minister to our student. Volunteer some help. And number 8, reward yourself. Reward yourself at the end of the day by giving yourself something. And number 9, be grateful. Be grateful in the sense that we're going to write it in the journal. Okay, I hope everybody has having their teacher journal, your own personal journal. Shelly, Shara, hilom sa. And start writing your things that you're grateful for. Count your blessing. Count what are the things you have to be thankful of every day. Write it down in your journal instead of counting all the problems in our lives, because problems and challenges and trials are just part of what we have to have in this life to help us strengthen our faith in the Lord and to help us grow and draw more closer to Him. And ang last niya mention is we always have to pray. Okay? And your day with a prayer. Reflection. No? Ang meditation. And He has given us meditation methods, which is one is proper breathing exercise. Have you done that? Every morning and before going to bed, I think that's a good thing na maka-release ato ang stress. Another one he has mentioned is repeat a mantra. I was very much, I really apply this right after. No? Now, we are going to have or tell ourselves that all is well, life is good, I am I am doing well, okay? That I am powerful with the help of the Lord. I can do it, okay? And he end up on giving us a pledge, no? Na, that we're going to really do, no? And I think that is the most wonderful thing I have learned, and we have learned during our 3-day seminar work. And then uh, I am very much uh, happy to be able to learn. Okay. And I hope that so that the recap of our previous activities may we maybe all continue to focus all the things that we have learned and get the most out of the remaining inset activities that we have in our 1 week 2020 virtual inset um, today. Okay. Once again, a pleasant good morning to all, and wish you again a merry, happy Christmas to everyone. Thank you.
Wow, ma'am, Miss Kilio, you really have a good memory. You remembered them all. Thank you so much for refreshing our minds about the topic we had. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Yep.
I agree with you. We really learned a lot from the topics, especially during the third day, which is about the mental health for teachers. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes. Thank
Yes,
you.
and yes, ma'am. All right. Again, for during the first day we had the division-wide inset. The second day was the district-wide inset, and yesterday was the division-wide mental health for teachers. And today is actually the start of the school-based Inset, which will last until Saturday. And now for the statement of purpose for today's session, let us all welcome our very own Principal for Dr. Joselito S. Tizon.
Thank you, Ma'am Ameline. Quality morning, everyone. I'm happy to see the teachers with us. We are now 74. That's according to the user, but maybe some of you are joining with one account, so that's quite a very impressive number of attendance today. So my purpose this morning is to give you the training objectives of this school-based Inset on online learning delivery modality. Revisit the grading system based on Deped Order number 31 series of 2020. Updates on comprehensive sexuality education, although this was already delivered yesterday. So this topic will be replaced by a child protection revisit of child protection policy to be discussed to us by our barrister Terence R. Bilangoy from the division office. Let me take this opportunity to inform Sir Lance that what he wants is to play a pre-recorded video so that by the time it's his time to present, no more interruption in terms of internet connection. So it's a pre-recorded video. That's what we are going to view tomorrow at 10 o'clock in the morning. But he will be with us, present, listening to his pre-recorded video, and there to answer if you have questions about child protection policy. That's what I got from him just during the talk of Ma'am Esquilio. I tried to call him because he texted me to call him. Again, Sir Lance, if you are watching right now, please take note. I'll be reminding you at 3 or 3:30 this afternoon, Sir Terence is waiting for you there at the division for the pre-recorded video. He has all the gadgets. All he needs to ask is a technical assistance from our ICT. And so, a child-friendly school and a Barkada Contra Droga program updates during this new normal, considering that these two school coordinators of ours had recently attended a training on this. So our objective of the said 3-day Inset are: 1, acquire skills on the online teaching and learning. This is the very reason why we included this objective, because a number of teachers are handling online teaching. And we already had a plan with the head teachers that there will be a rotation of online teachers after every 2 quarters, so that this will give you a chance to experience having an online class. So for those who are not handling online class for the first 2 quarters, please do listen carefully with these 3 speakers of ours as they will share to us teaching strategies for online teaching. Again, we have a plan to shift or a rotation basis of our online teachers. So for the first 2 quarters, you will be handling, the one who is handling the online classes now will still be the online teachers for 2nd quarter. But on the 3rd and 4th quarter, again, a rotation in order for to experience online classes. But those expert teachers, they will still be the same. They will still be handling online classes. But we are trying to tap those na wala pa yun para maka-experience. Second is to enhance knowledge and skills on online teaching technique strategies. By the way, I would like to thank Sir Lance for responding. Third, internalize the comprehensive sexuality education in the midst of crisis, updates on child-friendly school and Barkada Contra Droga programs. And last, revisit the grading system based on Deped Order number 31 series of 2020. We are including this because we want you to finish computing your grades this December during your Christmas break. And we would like to inform you that although based on our schedule, we have a 3-day school-based inset, but our Saturday schedule will be more on the continuation of your outputs for this inset, particularly the division inset we're in. You were given the task to write modules, to come up with summative assessments for the quarters, for the second quarter. So that's what you are going to do. In fact, some of our teachers now ask permission because their supervisors are really in dire need of their presence to finish writing the modules assigned to them. That's why they ask permission not to be around, because they have to finish within this week the modules assigned to them. And I know that's also your predicament now. For those module writers, it's not easy to be given the pressure, but this is part of our job. So enjoy your job so that it's not a burden on your part finishing or writing the modules. Just feel the love of what you are doing. With that, thank you. And as what we did for the past 3 days, we are monitoring your attendance, and our CID chief is also monitoring our attendance. In fact, yesterday, I forwarded the consolidated report from our head teacher, Ma'am Beverly Arcelias. So same with today and tomorrow, we wanted you to coordinate with your head teachers for the attendance check. Thank you, and let's enjoy watching this school-based inset in the new normal.
Thank you so much, Sir Tizon. Indeed, this is part of our job, so let us just enjoy, smile, despite the pressure and the task given to us. So now, before we continue with the online teaching strategies to be given to us by the experts in online teaching, let us first have a health break for 15 minutes. So let's have a break. For those who haven't taken their coffee yet, for those who have not gone to the CR or any other concern, we will give you 15 minutes. Okay? Then we will resume the session. All right, 15 minutes. Start now.
Thank you, Mom.
Through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. A day or two ago, thought I would take a ride Soon Miss Fanny Bride was seated by my side. The horse was lean and lank, misfortune seemed his lot. He got into a drifted bank and we got upset. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Now the ground is wide, so go do it while you're young. Take the girls tonight and sing the sleighing song. Just get a bobtail nag, 240 for his speed. Then hitch him to an open sleigh and crack, you take the lead. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one horse open sleigh. Let it be Christmas everywhere, in the hearts of all people. Hello, my name is Kevin.
For Christmas, there is just one thing I need. I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is you. A lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. Don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. I don't need to hang my stocking upon the fireplace. Santa don't make me happy on Christmas Day. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. Baby, all I want for Christmas is you. I won't ask for much this Christmas. I won't need a wish for throne. I'm just gonna keep on waiting underneath the mistletoe. I will make the list and send it to the North Pole for singing. I won't even stand your way to hear the magic ring. I just want you here tonight, holding on to your eyes. What more can I do? Baby, all I want for Christmas is you. All the lights are shining brightly everywhere. And the stars are twinkling, I can feel the air. Everyone is singing, and hear the flag is ringing. Say, won't you bring me the one with me? Won't you bring me the peace of me? I don't want a lot for Christmas. This is all I'm asking for. I just wanna see my baby standing right outside my door. I just want you for my own, more than you can ever know. Make my
Last Christmas, I gave you my heart. The very next day, you gave it away. This year, to see me come tears, I'll give it to someone special. Once bitten, twice shy. I keep my distance, but you still catch my eye. Tell me, baby, do you recognize me? Well, it's clear, it doesn't surprise me. I wrapped it up and sent it with a note saying I love you, I meant it. Now I know what a fool I've been, but if you kiss me now, I know you fool me again. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart. The very next day, you gave it away. This year, to see me come tears, I'll give it to someone special. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart. The very next day, you gave it away. To see me come tears, I'll give it to someone special. Crying, there's a side hiding from you. You saw the rise. My God, I thought you were someone to rely on. Me, I guess I was a shoulder to cry on. Please don't let her fire in her heart. Girl undercover, but she saw me apart. Oh, oh, now I find her real love, you never fool me again. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart. The very next day, you gave it away. To see me come tears, I gave it to someone special. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart. The very next day, you gave it away. To see me come tears, I gave it to someone special. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day, you gave it away. To save me from tears, I gave it to someone. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, the very next day, you gave it away. To save me from tears, I gave it to someone special. What you belong.
Hello, good morning once again, fellow Galatian. 15 minutes is over. Okay, it is really wonderful to listen to Christmas song. I remember this time we'll be having our dance activity in the boulevard right now if there's no pandemic. Okay, now are you ready for the start of the session, which is about online teaching strategies, which will be given to us by the experts in this area. We have Ma'am Nonelyn G. Buljatin, then Sir Fritz Peñosa, and Airez, Ma'am Airez Mueblas. So, ladies and gentlemen, let us all welcome them. Take it away, Ma'am Buljatin.
Thank you, Badat. Thank you, Teacher Amelin. Hi, everyone. Good morning. This is Teacher Nonelyn. Welcome to this fourth day of this in-service training. And today, I'm going to be sharing to you some tips and strategies for online distance learning. All right. So, well, this pandemic happening around brings us to this new normal situation we're in. We're going to do or conduct classes online. So, we teachers really have to keep ourselves abreast with the technology or modernity, since we also have some students who prefer to have their classes online. Okay, so for that, like I said, I'm gonna share some tips and strategies for online distance learning, which are useful for language and reading areas, as well as to other subject areas. And later on, Teacher Airez will be sharing also the same thing uh, in, I think, math and science areas. And also, Teacher Fritz will be sharing also the same thing with the TLE area. All right. So for my presentation, before that, no, we're lucky enough to have some online platforms that we can choose from. So to mention some, we have Moodle, which were shared the other days, and we also have Menti, and then Flipgrid, and of course the ones which are already familiar to us, the Google Classroom and Google Meet. Okay, but for my presentation this morning, I'm gonna be using the online whiteboard system created by Google, and it's called Jamboard. All right, are you ready? So if you are, then just give a thumbs up, and then here we go. So I'm gonna be presenting my entire screen for this purpose. All right, how are we going to access this Jamboard? So it's already one of the features of this Google Meet. So we just have to click on the three dots on the lower side portion of our screen. Okay, this one here. And then we have to click on the whiteboard here or open a jam. Okay, if we already have some prepared jams, then we can just click on choose from drive. But if we don't have any yet, then we have to click start a new whiteboard. All right. Another option is if we're not on a Google Meet like this, then we have to log into our Google Chrome using our debit account. Okay, open a new tab. And then once there, we have to click on the Google Apps here. And then look for Jamboard icon, click on it. And then to start a new one, we have to click on the plus sign below. Okay, and here is an empty Jamboard. So these are the features of this Jamboard. We have here the pen. All right, it goes with different colors. The thicker the pen, this is the pen, the marker, the highlighter, the brush. So we can also choose different colors. Okay, another one is the erase button. So let's try the pen or the highlighter. So we can write anything on our whiteboard now. And if we want to erase them, we just have to click on the erase button and erase it. Or we can click on the clear frame above to clear everything. Okay. So if we want to set a background, just have to click on the set background on top as well. So we can choose from here. We have the gray graph, We also have this blue background, blue board, and chalkboard. Okay, next feature is we have the select arrow, and this one, the sticky note, which I will be using later with my presentation. So here we can write some notes, okay, like my name. All right, that's it. And excuse me. Okay, next is this one. This button allows us to add image. So if we're going to click on it, okay, it will tell us to browse something, to upload image. Uh, we can take image from our camera, okay, or search it from Google. Okay, so we already know how to use this one. I guess so. And the next one is to use this shapes. We only have the circle shape here, but actually there are more of it. So there is square, triangle, we have diamond shape, we also have an arrow, half circle, and a rounded rectangle. Okay, next one is the text box. Okay, it allows us to write something on here, whatever we want to present to our students, like a word, a sentence, or even a formula for math, and then, or even a paragraph. Okay, and the next one is the laser. Okay, so um, it helps us when we are going to discuss something, if we are going to emphasize a word. Okay, what's next is it also has zoom in and out feature. Okay, if we think that we have done some mistake, then we can just undo or redo our work. So that's it with Jam. By the way, what's good with Jam is we can also share it or collaborate it with our students to make our discussion with them more interactive. Okay, so I will now go to my presentation. Okay, going back to me, I'm going to click on the third dots here. I mean three dots, sorry. All right, here it is. So again, I'm going to be sharing about tips and strategies for online distance learning. Okay, so I have here 6 tips, okay, that we can discuss with. So first on the list, we have set up ahead of time. So what are we going to set up? Of course, as an online teacher, we need a strong internet connection. So first thing, we have to check if our is working well and can handle classes as of that moment. So we can do some speed tests for that, okay? What else? We have to set up our camera, our headset, if they are also working well. So to do that, we have to, if we have Skype, we can use Skype, or we can open again our Google Meet ahead of time so that we can also check our camera using it. Okay, how to do it? Click on the 3 dots again on this lower right side, and then click on settings. So here we have the microphone. We can test our microphone, our speaker, and also our camera when we click on this video. Okay. So there, for setup. So what else? Of course, aside from camera and headset, we also have to make sure that the clothes we're wearing is something that will not distract our students. So as much as possible, we have to wear something that is modest and decent, like an office suit or something like a plain clothes with a color. Of course, we have to wear makeup, and also we have to make sure that our background is not also distractive, and make sure as well that the place that we are where we're doing our classes will be not noisy. So that's it. So next thing, second one is be prepared with your presentations. So just like if we are having our face-to-face classes, di ba, mag-study ta sa atong lesson, and then we are going to look for some strategies how to deliver our lesson in that day. So same thing, we have to prepare for our class, study ahead of time. But here with online class, preparations include being prepared with the presentations with our slides. So we have different apps also that will help us with our presentations. We have the one that's already familiar with, the PowerPoint, okay, and then the Google Slides, which has the same features with PowerPoint, and we also have Canva. Okay, teacher Airez is, I think, expert of that because she's been using Canva with her online classes. We also have this one, Jamboard. What else? And any others that I forgot to mention. Okay, so by the way, speaking of Jamboard, um, with Jamboard, we can only download an image. But then there is another online whiteboard that allows us to download the entire PDF if we want that one, if we want our file to be downloaded. So it's called Ziteboard. It's the same with Jamboard. Okay, so Ziteboard spells Z-I-T-E and then board. All right, so again, be prepared with your presentations. All right, next thing is we have to do warm-ups. Okay, warm-ups is the same with motivation. So, of course, before starting giving the discussion, we have to do motivations. Okay, so for younger learners, what's the motivation or warm-up that we can give them is songs or something that will give them interest to listen or catch their attention. Okay, but since we are dealing with teenagers, high school students, so I think letting them sing action song or nursery rhymes will no longer be cool to them. So the appropriate warm-ups for them, I think, especially for language areas, we can give them some tongue twisters, okay, like the Peter Piper, the riddles, and spot the difference game like that. Okay, we can also give them some word games, okay, like a vocabulary game, puzzles like that. Okay, speaking about word games, I'm gonna be sharing you one activity, okay, and I want you to access also the activity. So this is a sample vocabulary activity for English. Okay, here we are going to make use of what Jamboard can offer us. So I'm gonna be sharing you the link so that you can also access this, and we are going to answer this activity together. All right, are you ready? Okay, so I'm going to click on share. So here we can add our students by adding their email address. Okay, but since there are too many of them, so let's just get the link, right, and click share the link to anyone, to all of them. So we have to copy link and then done. So what I'm going to do next is to share the link to our group chat so that you can also have access of the Jamboard. So here is the link. Dugay kay masend. All right, that's it. So let's answer this activity together. Okay, what we are going to do is to find the words on the right. We have here the words mask, cough. These words are related to this new normal situation, quarantine, COVID, pandemic, fever, virus, and distancing. So once we found the words, we have to use the pen by drawing a line. Okay, we can draw a line either horizontally or vertically once we found the word. All right. So, who'd like to do for the word mask? Anyone? Okay. Ako sang i-change akong kuan na. Okay. Here it is. So, if you want to do the activity or if you want to answer, just click on the raise hand button below. Okay. So, can you access now the Jamboard? Right. Who would like to do the activity? Let's find the words. Okay, anyone? We have, we all, yes. Someone is raising a hand. Okay, go ahead. This is Kim. Okay, teacher Kim. Can't edit. Sorry about that. Sorry. I forgot to click on the word editor. So we have to click on that so that our students can also edit our activity and they will be able to answer too. All right, Ma'am Kim, go on. Excuse me, Ma'am Kim. Maka-edit na ka, ma'am. Okay. So if anyone also wants to answer or do the activity, you may also do it. So the activity is now ready to be accessed since I have already clicked on this one. Yay! So we have now COVID. Nakita na si COVID. And then what else? We still have the word. So we're going to
Mas, di lang ko kabalo mo edit.
Okay, nakita na si virus, si mask. Okay, what else? Si fever. Yes. And then
Pandemic sa third
and
line.
yes, pandemic on the third line. Okay, that's it. Okay. And si quarantine, nakita na po si quarantine.
Distancing at the last column or row.
Yes, that's it. Correct. Good job, everyone. Okay, so good job. So that's it. That's how Jamboard works. If we're going to use it with our discussion as sorry. Nakiupo ako. Excuse me. Okay. So I actually have another activity. Okay. This is still for vocabulary connected to that one. So if we're going to choose some of them to for meaning, like to give a meaning, naguna-una na sila. Okay, so we can draw a line like that, or we can also drag these words to its meaning. Okay, let's do dragging this time. Who would like to do it? Please drag the words. Drag the words to its meaning. Saan naman na? All right, there it is. Good job, everyone, for those who answered. Well, when it comes to um, our online class, so we have to give a clear um, directions to our students, no? Kay aron dili sila mag-ilog kung kinsay una mo answer like this. So, okay, so I'm supposed to call somebody who's raising a hand here, pero di ko klaro kay gagmay na kaayo kay daghan kaayo ang students. So, sa tinuod siya nga klase, gamay-gamay ra man ang mga estudyante, so maklaro ra og kinsay ni raise og hand plus wa pa jud ko'y antirapa. Okay. But well, anyway, thank you everyone for kanang answering the activity. So, I'm going to go back with my other tips. So that's it for warm ups. That's just one example of a warm up activity. Okay. Next one is to use visual cues or TPR. And TPR means total physical response. So since we are only doing our classes online and our students are just at their homes, maybe sitting down or laying down. So it's if we're not going to do something else, it's like they're just watching TV. So with TPR, um, we can make them feel that they are part of the class. So what we're going to do is to use our body, our head, our eyes, our hands, um, to do some gestures, so that our students can feel that they are really part of the class. So what are examples of this TPR? Um, we can uh, use our hand like this for a good job sign, okay? Or we can do like this if we want to say, okay, please look at the screen. What do you see on the screen? All right. Or we can do something like waving our hand to say hello, or point our mouth if we want them to repeat what we say, like, okay, look at my mouth and say quarantine, like that. O- Or we can do like this if we are asking about a term, like, what is it? Okay, what is it? Okay, can you repeat what I say? Look at my mouth. Okay, like that. So these are just examples of visual cues or CPR. Okay. Next is give praises or rewards. Of course, we've been doing this even with our face-to-face classes. So in giving praises or rewards, we can do it by words like good job, great job, job well done, or amazing, like that, and all other words that all other praises. Okay, we can also do it with gestures like a thumbs up, or if they have really given a very good idea, we can let them do high five, like, okay, give teacher a high five, like that. And what else? We can also do it with pictures, so like this one. So for that good idea or great answer, this is for you. Okay. Or what else? Good job. Okay. Or I'm going to reward you with ice cream. Okay, like that. Uh, Next one is we have to engage our student. So that activity earlier is already one way of engaging our students. Okay, and we also have other activities here. Okay, in my English class, most of them don't like to open their cameras, no matter how I tell them to. So they only open it at the beginning of the class, but later on, as we progress, nangapalong na tanan. So to make sure that I am really engaging them, I call them in random, like, okay, you can turn your cam off, but make sure you can respond right away if I'm gonna call your name. So if you can't respond right away, that means you're absent for that day. Okay, I sometimes I let them read a sentence, I let them read a paragraph, or let them ask questions, or ask them a question and let them answer. Okay, that's it. But to engage students, we can also have some games or activities. Okay, for English or language areas, we can have this "What do I have" game. Okay, what is this? What do I have game? I'm going to write it here. Okay, say for example, we are um, talking about adjectives, no? So we have to tell them some words that describes. So in this game, you have to hold something like a real life object or a picture and describe it to them like, tell me what do I have? So like, it is round. It has a red color, or sometimes it's white and black. It bounces, okay? And they're gonna say, okay, it's a ball, teacher. So you can only show them the picture once they have given the answer. So when they say it's a ball, okay, you're right, it's a ball. Next game we have here, draw what I say. So same if we are talking about adjectives. So this time you're going to describe the object and you're going to let them draw the descriptions that you have given. So for example, draw a straight line, okay, or draw a circle with, or draw whatever you describe, you let them draw. Okay. Another activity for English or language areas, we have running sentences. So you let one student give a sentence and then let the other one give another sentence that is related or connected to the first one until such time that you can um, have a story. Okay. And then, okay, next activity is two truths and one lie. This is already a familiar game. Okay, this is like a modified true or false. Like we are going to give three statements. So two of them are true and the other one is false. So we have to let them identify which of the statements is a lie or false. So say for example, the first one, so like in English, like the first statement is noun is the name of everything. Okay. Adjective is a word that tells about relationship. Okay. And then a verb is an action word. So they have to identify which of the statements is a lie. Okay. And it is also applicable for like AP subject, no? Kanang mga, di ba, kay na daghan man nag numbers, dates, dayon names. So, and also sa other subjects, this activity can also be used. two truths and one lie. Okay. And for um, English again, or this is solely for English. No. If we want our students uh, to have a good comprehension, okay, we can introduce to them storyline online. So I'm going to write it here. Storyline online. What is in this storyline online? So in this storyline online, we have different stories to choose from. So it is arranged alphabetically, and our students can access this one for free. So there are illustrations in here para malingaw pud sila, ganahan sila maminaw, ganahan sila mulantaw, no? And also, it will allow them to hear the correct pronunciation of the words. So they can read, kay naaman siya captions, and then at the same time, makadungog sila sa correct pronunciation, and at the same time pod, um, maka-learn sila og new words from that story. So it's something that we have to check out for our students. Okay, storyline online. Lastly, um, it's no longer a tip. Sorry. It's no longer a tip, but a reminder for everyone who will be teaching online again this second quarter. So if we're going to use Google Classroom, sorry. If we're going to use Google Classroom in online teaching, we have to make sure that akong i-present balik siya, my entire screen. Okay, this is Storyline Online. So as you can see, daghan siya stories that we can choose from. So going back to my reminder sa Google Classroom. So first thing, we have to make sure that nabutangan na to og topic. No, we have written a topic to each of our activity para dili siya ma-disorganize, because the tendency is if without any topic, the activities would all be mixed up, and it will be hard for us to locate by the time nga checka na nato ang activity. So we have to write a topic just like this one. So I have here for module 7, lesson 1. Okay, each of the modules na siya pre-test, na siya assessment, na siya post-test, like that. So if dili na to siya by arranged by topic, the tendency is, oy, para asa man ni siya nga assessment, magkatibulaag na kung asa siya nga module, or kung kini nga pre-test para asa siya. No, so we have to arrange it by topic. Okay, another thing is if we are doing some activity like this, okay, example lang, because as what we have experienced koan with other online teachers, magbalik-balik og pangutana ang mga bata, ma'am, we cannot access, ma'am, we cannot access. So say for example, human nakaghimo sa imong activity sa Google Classroom, and you have you are now ready to post it, upload it, And then, of course, you're going to go to settings. Okay. The tendency is kinesha. We have to uncheck this box. No, it says restrict to users in Department of Education and its trusted organizations. So if we forgot to uncheck this box here, dili gid sila maka-access since they are using personal account and they are not using DepEd accounts. So magbalik-balik sila ingon, ma'am, di may ka-access, ma'am. So we should not forget to uncheck this one. Okay, and then save. And once we have clicked that save button, mubalik ta diri sa classroom and dili na nato i-click tong save na naa sa this one. Katong sorry dito. Okay, example kani. And then so naapay lain nga kuan button nga nakabutang save na green button. Dili na siya dapat i-click og outro because all changes that we have done is automatically saved. So if ato tong i-click outro, the tendency is ma-check og balik ang nasa settings. Kini siya. So ma-check ni siya balik and the students dili na pud sila maka access if ma-check siya og balik. So that's it. If you have any questions regarding Google Classroom or Jamboard, so I'm sorry, questions are turned off. Joke ra. Okay, that's all. I think that's all I can share for today. So I hope you got something from me. Thank you for tuning in. And please tune in for more strategies and tips for online teaching. And this time um, it will be about using Kahoot and Google Meet. So this will be shared by um, another person, someone who is adept with technology, a techie person, one of the senior high school teachers, teacher Fritz Peñosa. All right, thank you, everyone.
But before that one, ma'am, we will have the awarding, virtual awarding or certificate of recognition. Ma'am Ameline, please come in.
Yes, sir. Wow. Nonelyn, Ma'am Nonelyn, that was a great job. Ma'am Nonelyn, here's your star. that was that was so amazing. So this time, let me give to you the certificate of recognition. All right, awarding of certificate of recognition to Nonelyn G. Buljatin in recognition as resource speaker on the topic online teaching strategies during the 3-day school-based in-service training in Galas National High School held on December 17, 2020, given the 17th day of December 2020 at Galas, Dipolog City. Signed, Joselito S. Tizon, principal for virtual clap. Sir Fritz. Thank you. Once again, Ma'am Nonelyn, for the job well done. And now, Ladies and gentlemen, let's have the second speaker of this morning, no, the equally expert and competent speaker about online business strategies, no other than Sir Peñosa.
Good morning, everyone. Padungog ra ko.
Loud and clear, sir. Loud and clear.
Yes, sir. Okay, sorry. Di ba dungog? Sorry. Balik ta, balik.
Yes, sir. Nanay audio, sir. Klaro na. Thank you.
Sige, sir. Sige, sir. Sa akong headset, di ay.
From the
Balik
top.
ta.
Okay, from the
From
top.
the top. So my task is about the teaching strategies. So on using Kahoot and Google Meet. So first, before that, we'll be discussing about the internet. So the internet is a global system of interconnected computer networks that use the standard internet protocol to serve billions of people worldwide. Then the internet can be used in the educational materials at all levels from preschool to postdoctoral. It's available from website in the internet. So when we say that at all levels available, so everything can be found on the internet. So the internet in general and the World Wide Web in particular important enablers for both formal and informal education. So before, di kayo ta makasalig sa internet, but now, all of us are dependent with the internet. Then, this is how can we use the internet. So internet is used as a resource for problems. So another problems or anything that na mag-anatong mind, mag-doubt ta, so we can search in the internet. So we can find answers and ideas and more. So inana ka, powerful ang internet. So internet also can be used in how to research lesson. So as a teacher, so me also I'll be using the internet in browsing my topics in a certain time. So if I have a problem with my topic, so browsing is the key. Another is a group can cheaply communicate and discuss ideas via chatting and online conference. So same what we do now. We do the webinar, so we do the conference. So another, messages can be exchanged even more quickly and conveniently via email or online chat. So exchanges of messages using the messenger, email, the Gmail, the Yahoo. Then, and also it allows files to be exchanged, drawings and images to be shared, or voice and video contact between team members. So by using the internet, it can be easily without reaching the person. So just using the internet, you can exchange your videos or any outputs you want. So yun na kayo with the use of the internet. So in doing the online class, so nowadays, rampant na jud kay ang paggamit og online. Common na jud kay siya nga ginagamit with the teachers and the students. So to make our life easier as an online teacher, so there are other innovator created managing classroom for online. So this is called as a computer managed instruction. So a computer managed instruction is an instructional strategy whereby the computer is used to provide learning objectives, learning resources, and assessment of learning performance. So, and it aids the teacher in instructional management without actually doing the teaching. So, and also it is a system in which a computer is used to manage several aspects of instructions, including learning assessment through administration of pre-test and post-test, design and preparation of learning description, and calculation, analysis, and storage of student scores. So the example of this computer managed instruction is the Edmodo and the Google Classroom. So ang Google Classroom or ang Edmodo is siya, yung features niya is we can post pre-test and post-test. Then we can post a certain lesson or topic in order to student to see what will be doing their task. Then after making the answering the poses and pre-test, it also generates or analyze the scores of the students. So by simply downloading it, makuha na siya dito sa Google Classroom. So then another is these are the typical computer assisted instruction provides. So it provides text or multimedia content. Number 2, multiple choice questions. So by using the Edmodo, you can simply input or put the multiple choice during the post-test and the pre-test. Then another, problems. Then it simply can give immediate feedback. Then it can also notes on incorrect responses. Then summarize student performance and exercise for practice. Then worksheets and tests. Another. So there are types of computer-assisted instruction. So first is the drill and practice. So the drill and practice provide opportunities for students to repetitively practice the skills that have previously been presented and that the further practice is necessary for mastery. So example of this is the Quizlet. So Quizlet is a website that allows teachers or students to create and share flashcards. So ang Quizlet is gamit siya for flashcard. Na website is siya for flashcards. Then another, the second one is the tutorial. Tutorial activity that includes both presentation or information and extension in 2 different forms of works, including the drill and practice games and simulation. So the tutorial, example niya is the YouTube. Ako rin siyang ipakita o niya sa pag-demonstration ako sa paggamit sa Google Meet and the Kahoot. Then lastly is the game. Game software often creates a contest to achieve the highest score and either beat others or beat the computer. So example ano niya is the Mentimeter or and Kahoot. So before proceeding to the any questions? So now I will be first navigating the Google Meet. So as an online teacher, so now gamay ra jud kayo ang mga or how to use the Google Meet or knowing a lot about what is Google Meet. So first, ako sang i-discuss what is the features of the Google Meet. So Google Meet is making enterprise with video conference available to everyone. Now, anyone with a Google account can create an online meeting with up to 100 participants and meet for up to 60 minutes per meeting. So businesses, schools, and other organizations can take advantage of advanced features, including meetings with up to 150 internal or external participants and live streaming up to 100,000 viewers. So advice lang nako sa mga online sa mga teachers nato, please use your DepEd account. Kay advantage siya kay mas makagamit ta og advanced nga features. So before nag-start ganina ang before we start our webinar, so if you are using your personal Gmail account or Google account, pag join niyo sa tuwing webinar, i-admit pa siya nako. Pero pag DepEd account na imong gamiton, automatic ra siya. So next time, ganito lang na DepEd account. So these are the Google Meet features. So Google Meet features unlimited number of meetings. So if magamit ta og is unlimited number of meetings siya, then compatible across devices, then either Android or the iPhone. Then video and audio preview screen and adjustable layouts and screen settings and screen sharing with participants and messaging with the participants. So now I'll be doing the demonstration and introducing the parts of the Google Meet. So wait lang sa showing the present now. Paspas ra ko. Pasensya nasaba jud kay diri jud. So this is the face of the Google Meet. So common man siya niya. So but I will introduce to you the parts. So as a host, so this is the control host. So the quick access, so imo na i-check, then check mo the share the screen, then send chat messages. So kung i-turn off, kung sing i-uncheck, automatic ang atong chat nato is ma-off na siya. Ma-off na siya. Di na mo maka-hatag or maka-message. So, then pag ako po na siyang ikuan, as a host, my advantage is I have the control. So, if ako na siyang i-uncheck, so no one can share their screen. So, ako ara dyan siya. So, by check, ako i-check na siya. Then, another feature sa Google Meet. So, if you will be doing the discussion online with your students, so if your student have question, not necessarily nga, mo write down siya diri sa chat or mag-message sa diri sa chat nga, ma'am, I have a question, muna akong question. You just simply click this. Tapad sa, ano bitang sa camera, na marag kamot. If you click that one, automatic raise hand siya. So simply, mayroon tag, pag during our class, mayroon tag, okay, any question, just raise your hand. So, muna siya ganito na to if na-question ang bata. Mag-click lang siya aning raise hand. Then, another feature is this one, the CC. So, ang CC, oh, that one, si Sir Emil Bano, nag-raise siya hand. Naki-question, sir? So, wala siya gamit anang...
Wala na, sir. Just trying, sir.
Okay, sir. Then, okay, si Ma'am Crystal Car, nag-raise siya hand. So, another, the next to the raise hand nga button is the CC. Ang gamit aning CC nga button, if you will be clicking this one, automatically mo hatag siya og caption, mara siya subtitle bitaw. So if automatic nakita ninyo? Make it sure lang jud nga maayo ang imong pagkuan sa imong or pag-istorya sa imong gi-istorya. Clear words an siya para makuha jud niya. So on. Nakita? So mo na siya gamit niya. Gamit na siya if ang bata bitaw na disability. So gamit siya. Another. So this one is for the presenters. So if you want to present, kani siya nga button. Presenters view. Another. So this one, so this whiteboard, muna siya i-discuss or i-introduce ni Ma'am Nonelyn ganina. So, if we want to record your meeting or conference, so this one. So, now, kaya nag-record na ta. So, nag-stop recording. If you click this stop, mo stop ang recording. If you want to start the recording, muna po siya start recording. So, if you want to change the layout, kani po siya. Na siya auto, tiled, and spotlight or the sidebar. So the auto, you can adjust to 49 ang masulod niya. Spotlight, so mo ni siya. And the sidebar, automatic nasa kilid ang tapos sa sidebar. Nasa kilid siya. Another, full screen siya. So exit. So this one is for the full screen. If you want to have a full screen, so this one. Next is the change background. So wala man ako gi-turn off akong kuan. So you can choose your background here. This one. Na siya ang background. Dahan siya mga choices sa background. Turn off na to yung mga kuan. Then, So this one is the turn on captions. Muna na siya ganina. Okay. So now, as a tele teacher, so it's hard to deliver or to deliver your what can I say? To deliver your topics to the student if your topic is all about skills. So lisod kayo na sa mga big problem sa mga TLE teachers. It's of the TLE teachers. It's because skill based siya nga pagka tudlo. So ang advantage of this using Google Meet is you can just simply importing videos. So if you will be presenting, so your topic is all about baking. So I will be kusang ikwa ng presenter's view, start presenting. So i-adjust screen auto tiled. Sidebar. Okay, so if you want to present, so LE, so watch ka lang videos. So you just go to YouTube. So mag-search ko daan ha. Simple. So simple tab. So okay, so mag-introduce ka o kuan. So you will be using the YouTube. So YouTube is actually lots nga mga tutorial available. So how to bake a cake. So mo display siya daghan kay siya mga step by step on how to bake a cake. So muna siya technique nato as a TL teacher. So we can use the YouTube for the video, showing the video tutorials. If dili kaya nimo ang gamit or mag-actual demonstration. So automatic na siya, inana ra ka dali. So by displaying the video, as a teacher you can say step by step to your student. So mix well, inana siya ang pagkuan. Okay, so mo to siya yung saon pag kuan sa how to present your or how to import your video tutorial. So you can also, so these presenters, the presenter's view is you have three options: your entire screen, a window, and a tab. So if you will click your entire screen, so pop up all nga unsay naa sa imong screen, automatically ma-display jud na siya tanan. So ma-capture nimo tanan akong mga unsay gipang open. So minimize sa jud kag mag-open og mga lain kay para dili ka ma-hit-an. So inana siya. So another, you can also select another is a window. So means sa window is ang sa window anang naka-open nga window sa imong computer nimo, either the PPT or the dito na po siya maka-focus. So if i-click ni ko ni akong PowerPoint presentation, automatically akong PowerPoint presentation na po ang inyong makita. Inana siya ang sa presenter's view. Anong gusto niyo ipakita, you will be clicking the presenter's view para ma-display siya. Then, a tab. A tab is tab sa imong browser nimo. So sa akong gagamit karon is Google. Google man akong gigamit nga browser. So all tabs open sa browser. So I have 4 tabs. So the Google Meet and the Kahoot or another Kahoot and the YouTube. So kanan makita siya. So if you want to select a certain tab, you just simply click. So kung sa'yo naka-display dito, mo na po di mo pangitaon. I-click mo, then if you want to share audio, so i-click ng share audios and share automatic. Display mo siya kung unsay gusto mo sa share tab. So that's for now for the Google Meet. Any question sa Google Meet? Kaya mag-proceed ta sa Kahoot. Okay, so mag-Kahoot ta. So Kahoot is mara siya game. Indot siya nga idea for making a pre-test and post-test. Okay, so we're done with the Google Meet. So next is Kahoot. So Kahoot, what is Kahoot? So Kahoot is a game-based classroom response system. So means if mag-click ang bata, so automatically mag-respond siya. So muna siya advantage sa Kahoot. Kahoot is a game-based classroom response system. So dili siya matawag o game-based kung dili siya mag-respond. So a Kahoot also is a free, web-based, and device independent. So later on, we have a game after Ma'am Airez. So we will be giving, I will be giving 50 pesos load for the first prize. Second prize is 30 pesos load, and another third prize is 20 pesos load. Ako may provide anahan, natay dulaan niya. So just prepare your laptop or mobile phone. So download mo daan o Kahoot sa Play Store or pwede na po siya sa cellphone, sa Google. Then another is Kahoot can be used in teaching create quizzes with multiple choice up to 4 answers. Then it also question displayed on a projector. Then student response via own device. So sa device sa siya nimo, din mag-display lang ang question. Another is students gain points for correct questions and speed of response. So ang Kahoot is point system siya. So in getting the points, so the faster the internet you have, the more points you will earn. So you can set the points by I think 1,000. It depends upon you kung pila ang imong points nimo. So now, I will be demonstrating how to create Kahoot. So, stop this. Next, mag-uncog screen ha. Okay, so mo na siya dagway sa Kahoot. You just simply searching kahoot.com. So mo na siya magawas. Kahoot.com. So if wala pa kay account, so create Facebook account. So ana kasi mo mga data nimo, so I have an account man, so mag-login ko. Kung internet na to, hinay kaayo. So mo ni siya kuan sa dagway sa Kahoot. So yun na kayo jud ni siya, wala jud kay na siya kuan kay sa tanan. Di ka maglisod. So this one is your settings, so yung account nimo. So if you want to have more features, so mag-upgrade lang ka, so na siya bayad. So dili ta na kay mahal. Dili ta nang libre. So ang Kahoot is na siya reports. So man siya mga continue to reports, kung gusto ka report sa imong mga output mo diri makuha. Then this one is for kumbaga imong question bank. Question bank is so man siya diri ang question bank, may Kahoot and Galas. So man mga shared with me, my drafts. So magsugod na ta. First is if you mag-create ka og question. So click this one, the create button. So internet hinay kayo. So this one, makapili ka. So kani siya mora jud ni siya ang libre. Kani siya is for the premium. Mga premium na siya. So kanilang ta sa libre, create. So this one. So man siya ang pag-create sa question. So diri ang question, so click start to create a question. So itong pangutana ni Ron. Okay. What GNHS mean? Answer that question. What is Kahoot? Simple as that. Question. So this area is for the messages. So you can image library, upload images, so upload the pictures sa nang Kahoot. So locate lang nimo ang picture kung asa ang Kahoot. So this one, the Kahoot. Pwede na po siya dili ka mag-upload og pictures. So choice nimo na siya. So kung mag-upload siya, dugay kay siya mag-upload. Magdepende siya sa ikusgon sa internet. So ma-display na siya nimo. So reveal. So if premium ka, so you can select this one here, the 3x3, the 5x5, and the 8x8. So if premium ka. So this one is the time limit. So you can select or select time for kanang idugayon sa question. So the 5 ang list, then 240 ang pinaka ako, grabe na po yung 240. So ang pinaka-common is 20 second. Then ang points nimo, dili ka maka-adjust. So pwede ka mag 2,000 on pinakagamay is 0, 1,000 and 2,000. So 1,000 lang ta. Then answer option. So nadiri multi-select or single select. So this one is the option. So mo nga multiple choice siya. So first, so unsa man ang kahot? So video conferencing app, internet, ayun, game-based app, or ito niya, social networking network. So unsa man siya. So if you will select ang answer, so imo lang i-check kung ang si answer sa tanan. So this one is the game-based app siya or game-based application. Okay, automatic. So auto-save na siya. Ang kaalamig niya is auto, or ang naka-nice niya is auto-save siya. So mawala ang connection, automatic auto-save siya pagkahuman. So if you want to add another question, so just click here, add questions. So by clicking the add question, you can select the quiz, the true or false, the type answer. So ang kaning type answer puzzle and the poll and the slide is for the premium na siya nga account. So ang limited lang sa tuwa is the true or false. So so mag true or false ta. Another question. So Kahoot is game-based classroom response system. So sa ubos, true or false? Automatic na siya. So if you're done with so depende na mo siya, tama, unlimited ba ni dali ang sa question. So if mahuman na kagama, so you just simply click done. Automatic validating Kahoot. So back to edit sa ata kay marag wala na to na check. So true siya. Done. So imo siyang magbutang kag title about sa imong quiz nimo para di ka matigulaan. Kahoot. Okay. Pwede ka mabutang ang description, optional lang siya, then continue. Okay. So if done, so you can preview. So this one is preview. So makita nimo siya by clicking the preview, you can see unsay resulta or sa dagway sa imong Kahoot nimo. So inani siya mag-display. So one na question. Nana. So exit preview. Done. Okay, so yay, the Kahoot is ready to be played. So, mo ni siya. Dili na makita sa my Kahoot. So, katong imong gitrabaho nimo, dili nimo pangitaon sa Kahoot. Then you select my Kahoot. Then dili nimo makita ang imong trabaho. So, kung gusto ka mag-play na, select lang ana. So, kaning teacher, then click nimo ana, automatic. So, muna siya makita nimo. So, dili lang ta sa, pwede siya team versus team, pwede po siya player versus player. Okay, classic. So, nag-load pa siya. Okay, naman siya pin. So, muna siya mo display sa host, press na ako. So, ang buhaton ninyo as mo answer question, pag sa app mo, ganito ninyo ning pin. Open na ninyo ang Kahoot nga app. Dayon, kaning isa imong pilion. Dili ang teacher. Ay, sorry. So, muna siya. So, as kanang mo answer ka, ang imong i-search nimo sa browser, pag ikaw magama, imong i-search is kahoot.com. If play na ka sa game para na sa mga bata or para sa inyong mga students ninyo, dili na ka mag.com, mag.it na ka. Kahoot.it. Nakita ninyo? Ara, kaniya. Kahoot.it. Load na siya. Lahi na siya dagway diri sa Kahoot nga para sa dula. So, kaniya siya nga face is diri siya makita ang question, dayon diri siya makita ang question, and diri po makita kung pila ni answers. Ang sa face dari sa pikas, muni mo gawas sa kanang Kahoot.it. So, ang iyong button para maka-join mo, use the game pin. So, the 428 9398. 9398. So, click enter. Nickname, Fritz. So, go. So, I'm ina. So, muna si dagway sa inyong Ang diri sa kuan, gusto na, makita na ko. Nakita na siya. So, pag start na ko ni automatic, pag start mo load siya. 3, 2, 1. So, quiz time. What is Kahoot? Muna question. Dayon, inani makita ninyo sa pikas. So, yung button ninyo, during sa itong quiz niya, walang tao lang mo sa screen na to, Sa screen diri sa Google Meet, dayon mag-answer mo, diri dayon sa inyong cellphone. Okay, inana siya. So, ma-display siya o pila naka-score. So, inana siya ka-interactive or ka-engaging sa student. Then, after that, pag may question, other question na po, click na to. Second. So, naka-display siya. Si Fritz is just this. Okay. Next. True or false? Kahoot is a game-based classroom response system. True or false? Game. O, depende na siya sa gukusgon sa imong internet. So, lang tao, akong nakuha nga span is 915. So, makita na to diri, o, duha ka book nag-answer o true. Dayon, show media. So, kinsa kaayo siya. Okay. So, duhay ni answer sa true. Then, ano siya? Mana. So, nakadaog si kaduha. So, ako may nakadaog. Si ma'am is second. So, inanara ang kahut ka simple. So, magdepende po siya. Maali siya nga application for student engagement sa atong pag-game. Pero, magdepende po siya if stable ang internet sa mga bata. So, that's it. Any question? Yes, Ma'am Isil Bungay.
Sir,
Question, ma'am?
excuse me, sir. Sir, wala may nakita sa imong presentation ganiya, sir, katong sa part na sa students.
Sa students. Ang dagway.
Yes, sir. Sorry kayo, sir.
Okay ra, ma'am. Itong balikan. So, mag-create sa ako. Wait lang sa ma'am. Wait lang sa ha. Kasi yung kuha ng kuha. Ready daan para dito siya mag-load para diretso ta. Okay, so nakita na ninyo? Muna siya ang sa student nga side. So ang yung buhato ninyo is murang i-type pag sa website sa Google siya sa browser kahoot.it. Ang kahoot.com pang teacher na siya. So muna siya ang kahoot.it. So muna siya sa face sa bata. So ang atong game code is kung entry ha 168. So muna siya game code 16832. Tara ninyo mga ma'ams.
Yes, sir. Nakita ra, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Wala kayo dagway. Lahi po ang dagway sa cellphone ani ha. Kasi gamit ninyo. Kung sa cellphone lahi po siya dagway.
Phone ra, sir.
Muna siya sa pang computer. Okay, atong i-enter ha. So nickname. So okay, so I'm in. Nakasulod na ako. So muna siya dagway sa student. So ipakita na ko sa inyo ang dagway sa teacher nga side. Okay, wait sa. So, muna siya sa teacher nga side. So, sa teacher nga side, makita nimo tanan ang mga nag-join. Nag-join na sa game. So, muna siya ang code. Muna kung sa bata, muna mong ihatag na pin code para makasulod sila sa game. Without this, ang bata dili siya maka-join. So, if mag-start na ka, you just simply click the start. Ang ara. So we have 5 participants. So start. So sa mga naka-join dira, ako i-start ha. 3, 2, 1. So muna siya side sa side sa teacher ni siya. So akong ibalik dito sa student ha. So, ibalik sa ating reload siya dapit. Moto siya sa side sa student sa question. So akong ibalik para maka-join ang sa part na po sa teacher. So i-stop ang presenting and presenters. So game code. Kita na ko sa inyo So side sa student ni siya. So this one is size. Ang bago na itong code is 52883. Ang atong new code 5288831. Kung enter. So I'm in. So kung i-play. So mo na siya dagway sa student ni siya. Yun pang signal. Pinaya man signal eh. Lahat ng signal, laging 9. Nadungog ra ko?
Yes, sir. Adungog ra.
sir.
Nakita ninyo sa inyo
Yes, sir, pero loading. Get ready, then loading.
Loading jud siya. Basta makita ninyo ani sa inyo nga side is katong mga option then question. So the multiple choice, pag ang question niya is multiple choice, so makita ang 4. So 4 na siya ka colors. Then pag true or false, mo ra pud yung makita nga side. So i-click lang to ninyo. Bakit loading? Google. Di siya mag-cooperate. Kusog naman ako ganina. Stop presenting siya. Nawala siya. Wait lang sa kung saan i-set up and balik. So magsugod ta usab. So classic. Okay, another pin. So every if mag-reset nimo ang game, automatic mo reset ko lang iya mo mo create mo siya another pin code. Dili parehas ang pin code ha pag makuha nimo sa mausog, ma-close another na po siya mo check another pin code. So I'm in, so itong i-start na to. Tinang, so nakasulod na silang Ma'am Vicky, ang tinang. So itong i-play na para nakita niyo yung get ready? Nakita?
Yes, sir. Nakita ra, sir.
Okay, so may dagway sa student na side ha. Get ready ra jud sa sige. Unsa man so? Get ready ra jud siya. Siya kasulod. Bakit ba?
Signal, hinay kayo, sir.
Hinay jud ang signal.
Wala.
Siguro ba hina? Todo naman good. Ang signal ko daw is mukusog is morning dayon gabi. Saan tayo padayon or ano? Sa kasulod.
Tuyok pa more.
Hindi po na ako pinuyok, ma'am. May tatag another remedy ha. Ako.
Repeat. Hinay to kayo dire sa ibabaw.
Yes. Lagi ma'am, wala dito sa eskwelahan, ma'am.
Sir, hinay kay Dre, sir. Among nadunggan ko, ana.
Okay, today I'm going to show you guys how to play a game. Screen. I won't do that now.
Okay, ako na lang magpakita na lang kong videos para kung sa dagway jud niya sa student na side. Pwede ra?
Okay.
Video na lang akong pakita para kuan.
Okay, sir.
So kinani ang dagway niya sa student ng area.
Prompts you for a game pin, and on our
So may dagway sa student
I will
side.
go to the game that we're going to play. Right now we'll do student value.
So mga tele-teachers, sinanion na nato kung magkakuan YouTube rata diretso.
As you can see,
Get ready.
it says ready to join. Talks about a game
So,
pin. There's some
so muna siyang pin code niya.
for a sweet vibe.
So dili siya mag-start ang game.
And on your
Kung dili i-start po dito sa host
So go ahead
or
and
sa
tap on
teacher.
the game pin.
I-enter ang game pin.
Again, check the smart board. That's my screen. So 810653, and we'll type in.
Ay forward gamay.
I can.
The nickname.
Your screen looks like. I will go ahead and hit start on the smart board. As soon as all players are in, we hit start. And it gives you the question, are you ready? Your screen looks like so, question 1. And then on the screen, this question comes up.
So inani nga side ang makita sa bata.
2. Shows that there, and then you'll
Nara ang sa
notice
bata makita. Sa inyo nga muna makita.
4 boxes there.
Color.
You choose.
So yung buhaton pag answer nyo ganito niya, lantaw lang mo sa screen or sa Google Meet and mag-answer yung cellphone. Para makakuha mo sa first prize, second prize, and the third prize. So yun naman siya.
It was incorrect. The correct answer is 2, tells you what place you're in. Now we're in first place only because there's only one person. You can hit the next, we'll hit the next button on the screen, and if there were more questions, they would go there now.
Okay, that's all. Ano may question? Hello? Okay, no question. So, my next presenter will be Ma'am Airez. So, she will be introducing introducing the tips and physical setup of an online class and tips in designing an online learning experience using the 5S instructional model. So hoping you learn a lot from me. So if you have kanang additional or more questions, pwede na kunin nyo doon or chat. I'm free always, basta di lang busy. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome.
Thank you so much, Sir Fritz, for that very wonderful presentation. Here's your ribbon. Good job, Sir Fritz. And here's your ice cream.
Laganan ko anak, ma'am. Ice cream.
And here's
Thank
your
you, everyone.
certificate of recognition for being the resource teacher for today's Inset. Congratulations, Sir Fritz, once again. Good job. Virtual clap. Where's the virtual clap? Yay! And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the third speaker, who will talk about additional online teaching strategies. Let's welcome Miss Airez Mueblas. Virtual clap again.
Hello. All right. I hope everyone can hear and see me. Okay. Can I have a response? Can you hear and see me?
Hi, ma'am. Kita na, ma'am.
Okay. Good morning. All right. Let me start with vow of respect to our passionate principal, Dr. Joselito Estezon, our deeply motivated master teachers and highly dedicated head teachers, and of course, the backbone of education, our amiable teaching staff of Galas National High School. Quality morning to all. All right, I'm Airez Mueblas from the Science Department. I would like to give a shout out to all science teachers who in one way or another helped me in collaborating this presentation. Of course, math teachers, some math teachers have also helped me in giving tips. Okay, in this presentation. All right, so for today, I'm going to present my tab. All right. All right, I have here my presentation. Can you see it, teachers? Give me a thumbs up, even though I can see you. All right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you so much. It's really important to have a feedback. So now, for today, again, I am going to share 5 tips in checking our physical setup when we conduct our online class. And another tips rather for designing an online learning experience that will make our online class effective, interactive, and more enjoyable. I cannot wait to share this video. I hope you hang in there, teachers. It's 10:52 in the morning, so later we are going to have a Kahoot game and prizes are waiting for you. So buckle up, let's begin. All right, now the big question at the beginning was, are the teachers and the students who are really ready for online learning? But I guess one can never know unless we try. Okay, so I would like to begin with some tips in setting up our physical virtual office. Okay, this is it. We have here the first tip. Tip number 1 is our background. Here is my background. As you can see, it's plain white. All right, and it's clutter-free. It's very important that it's not messy at the back. All right, and of course, watch your light. If you're not using any equipment in lighting your appearance, you need to watch your light. You should be in front of the light, not behind the light, so that it will not create a shadow effect on you. Tip number two is personal space. Okay, when we say personal space, it's the space from your end. When you look at me, we have here an inch space above my head. We have here a little space on the left and the right. And of course, a little bit half of my lower part is seen, especially our hands. It's very important because we make our total physical response. We do gestures when we do our online class. So it's really important, not that you're crowding the webcam. All right, so we've got tip number 3. Tip number 3 is the angle of your camera. It should be eye level. So some are actually placing their camera at the bottom or up or side. It's very important. You need to remember when starting your online class to make your camera or put your camera at the eye level. Okay, why? Because it's very important for tip number 3. Our tip number 3 is eye contact. To improve our virtual connections, we need to have eye contact. Remember that the video camera is not a mirror. Most teachers tend to fix themselves in the mirror, but looking at the camera, it is the one don't that we need to correct ourselves. Okay, so when you are speaking, say for example, you look at the camera at the blue light in front of you. In that way, you give your eye contact. And when your student or they are speaking, you look at the screen. So then you can have their eye contact. It's quite hard at first, but practicing eye contact by looking at our camera is help us in releasing hormone. That hormone is an oxytocin hormone that helps us bond together, even though we're virtual, we're online. But by looking, by doing the eye contact, we make connections, which we all need right now. All right, remember, practice eye contact. Number 5, the last but not the least that we should include in our online class. Remember, energy. Remember to be energetic. Say, for example, I would say, good morning, class. Welcome to our. It's quite, you hear your tone very down. It's not good to the ear. That is why exuding that energy and creating that positive atmosphere for your student with this virtual is extremely helpful. It gives them the bump that they need. They want to log on and be engaged with you and your personality. So up the energy level, teachers, and engage with the students. It makes you feel better, right? And of course, I know it's a little extra work to give energy with doing class, but it really makes a big difference. Okay, a while ago, teacher Nonelyn and teacher Fritz have given their online strategies. This time, I won't be beating around the bush. I would like to focus in science and math. Although these tips in designing an online experience come across all learning areas, but it mostly focuses on science and math. All right, so I'm going to share tips on designing an online learning experience. Okay, now remember, teachers, that whatever strategies we use in the classroom setting is the same strategy that we may use online. But this time, we maximize technology to make teaching interactive, enjoyable, and meaningful to the students. Okay, so here, okay, one of the first decision that we teachers need to consider in making our online instruction is our model, our instructional model. Okay, here in my slide, I have chosen the 5Es instructional model because this gets students constructing knowledge and making meaning from their experience by using the instructional model. So it really helps the student place them, okay? It places them at the center of learning. And teacher, at the same time, you are just a facilitator. You facilitate learning, and students are the main actor in the learning process. Okay, and also we also include some technology tools that pair nicely with each of the stage of the 5Es. Disclaimer, teachers, this 5E instructional model is being taken from Dr. Dallin Tucker in his YouTube videos. All right, so let's begin. We have here the instructional model. The 5Es. We have the engage, the explore, the explain, the elaborate, and the evaluate. Okay, these are E's. Okay, we tend to make our lesson interactive because we're maximizing technology, as they said a while ago. All right, so let's begin with engage. Okay, so engaging our students when they click on the link and they're inside the classroom, you want to capture the interest. There are many ways in engaging students. First, I will do my personal engagement to them. Okay, one thing that I do while waiting for others to join in is I have the wrecking ball. Okay, I have the wrecking ball. I have questions here. Sometimes those are names. Okay, so their interests are being captured. Okay, using my wrecking ball, they tend to focus. Okay, they're very curious about what's in the bowl. Okay, so this is how I engage them with a personal touch. Okay, sometimes when they join the classroom, I ask them to prepare theirs and also have my headdress, the headband. Okay, so that students can, in a way, you're pleasing to their eyes when they see you. And of course, when it's Halloween, I have my Halloween headband. This time it's December. I also have provided my headdress, which is a headband, which is some sort of light. Okay, so engaging your students is very important, especially that this is online. Okay, we need to capture their interest. Okay, you can also turn off that. Okay, so now when using technology, when you engage them, you can do brainstorming, all right? You can ask questions. Okay, what do you think about this idea? Okay, and of course you can ask questions. Asking questions really awaken their interest as well. You can also access or ask prior knowledge. What do you know? How did you learn it? Okay, during the engagement. Now, the tool that best fit engaging is Padlet. All right. Okay. Now I am going to show you my Padlet. All right. We have here the Padlet that I make. Okay. Teachers, can you see my Padlet? All right. Okay. Teachers, are you still there? I think so. Okay. All right. Now, in order for us to sign up or log in Padlet, okay, you need to search Padlet. Then you have now this dashboard. Okay. So in the Padlet dashboard or the home page, we have here the logo. Okay. What is a Padlet, by the way? A Padlet is it's a post-it note board in which there are post-it that you make for them. You create a post-it rather than students will click the post-it. Say, for example, I have here the Padlet. Okay, you just log in using your Gmail account. Then you click the make button. Okay. Okay. Then when you choose we have different Padlet actually. We have a wall, a canvas, a stream, a grid shot, and so on and so forth, depending on what you like. Okay. Now, in creating the Padlet, I have prepared my Padlet. You just click the plus button, the pink one, at the bottom right of your desktop. Okay, I've created my Padlet. Just click it. Okay, you have here the title. Okay, you give the title, say for example, you have electrons. Okay, then you write something. You can download a file from your computer. You can add a link. You can browse the internet and you can take pictures actually. Okay, now once you make your Padlet, this is now it look like. Say for example, I have here the Padlet. I just click the Padlet. Okay, so it will appear a bit like this one. Okay, they will have to answer the problem. Then they can respond in the Padlet, in the post-it. Okay, they just click the pen. All right, have them click the pen. Okay, so now they can respond. They can put their questions in your topic. They can upload videos. They also can put pictures or whatever students would like to discuss with you. All right. So you can also put a link in your Padlet. Remember that this is a post-it note board. So everything that you want in one topic, you can put it here in a Padlet. Okay, that's how you engage them. Okay, since engagement is a little bit, you need 5 minutes to answer them. So you just have a one post-it Padlet, then you have them answer it. Okay, so to share it with your student, how can they access it? Just click share. Then you've got copy link to the clipboard. You can attach it to the Google Classroom. You can get the QR code and embed it in a blog or a website and share it in Google Classroom. There are different ways to share it. Okay, so I'm done with Padlet. So let's move on to our next part. We have here Mentimeter was discussed by Sir Fritz. Okay, was able to expound on Mentimeter. This time, no, your students are all engaged. Their interests have awakened. All right? Though this time, you get to explore the concept. Have them explore it by themselves. Okay. But how? By doing research, by watching videos, by reading articles. Let them search it on their own and discuss it with their peers. And what are the tools that we can use to have them explore? Okay, we have the Google search, of course, YouTube. We have the virtual lab apps. Okay, for science, we have simulation virtual lab apps. And for math, we also have virtual apps. And I'm going to show you some virtual apps in science lab. Since we cannot perform experiment in an online, in classroom setting, technology had given us this virtual lab. Okay, we have here a list of 1 to 11. Okay, we have Project Noah, Prep Magic, we have Mr. Science, we have Exploratorium. These are simulation actually. Code Academy. We have Frog Dissection for biology. We have Stephen Hawking Snapshots of the Universe. We have the ISOL app, especially for teachers in grade 7, where students are able to go inside the cell using this virtual lab. Okay, we have the EdHeads, and lastly, the PhET interactive simulation. I have used PhET interactive simulation in my class, so I will just send the link in this PhET interactive simulation. Okay, we have here a sample PhET simulation. Okay, for example, we have here in physics, okay, for grade 10, who will be teaching online. Okay, this topic is about concave and convex mirrors. All right, so in this simulation, students can make use of their mouse to navigate or to move this object. Once they move this object, okay, if you've noticed, okay, the image also move along. Okay, when in discussing concave and convex mirrors, students can explore themselves. That when I move it on the left, the image, which is inverted, also move away, and when it moves near the mirror, it moves near. Okay, so it's a good way to explore this kind of interactive simulation. All right, for mathematics, we have here, let's see. I'd like to, I've lost my, what do you call it, the link for math.
Wala man nimo makita ang slide.
Okay.
Oo, ang kuan ra ni siya, 11 mass, virtual science lab tools and resources. Wala may kita kato yung number 11 yung ka nga PEP interactive simulation. Wala nimo mapakita. Kindly show to us the slide. Thank you.
This PhET interactive simulation. Wait lang ha, ako sa pangitaon. This one. Okay. Teachers, can you see the PhET interactive simulation tab?
No, we don't see.
Wala.
Okay.
We don't see anything.
Stop sharing.
The same slide.
Wait lang naman.
Close.
Okay. Can you see it now, teachers?
Okay.
All right. This is the FET.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you so much. This is the FET interactive simulation page. All right. In this interactive simulation, teachers and students can able to what I call it, immerse themselves in a simulation experiment. Say, for example, we have here different topic, different like chemistry, math, earth science, biology, and other related topics. So, for example, I am going to click math. Okay. Which we can see here a different topic for math. Say, for example, we have here all right, we have graph. I just clicked it a while ago, but okay, we have here graphing quadratics, right? When you click that tab, it opens to this simulation. Okay, you just click it. You may download it actually, but we need to have a, what do you call that, a version sa atong, what do you call that, atong desktop. Okay, we have here, you can choose a standard form. We have vertex form, we have focus and directrix. Okay, so for example, we click on the standard form. Okay, this is it. And math teachers, okay, you can manipulate this graphing quadratics. You can put 1 or 2 in the y, x squared plus whatever number you like. All right, and the graph on the left shows. Okay, you can, if you like, you check the vertex. It can be shown in the simulation with the axis of symmetry. All right, and all the terms in mathematics. Okay, this FET Colorado has been in the education system a while. Okay, but with this online learning, I think we can maximize this simulation. All right, so we're done with FET. This time, okay, there are lots of links which I can share you, especially math and science teacher, that help our students in understanding this concept, these key concepts in physics and math. Okay, I'm going to close this tab. All right, now, okay, let me go back to my, all right. Okay, so in math, we have here virtual tools in conducting your online class. We have the GeoGebra, okay, geometry pad. Okay, choose one that you're comfortable to manipulate, or you're actually good at this. I know. Okay, so we're done with the explore stage. Students have, in the explore stage, they were able to ask questions. They may formulate the hypothesis in the explore stage. And of course, they may research, watch videos, they may read articles. Now, we can have students collaborate. Okay, in the classroom setting, we have them collaborate. They can do cooperative learning by grouping them. Also in online class, we can have them collaborate, cooperate with one another by doing this kind of tool. All right, so this, the next E, okay, the third is the explain stage. All right, in the explain stage, we can do a live synchronous session using the Google Meet or Zoom. In our case, we use Google Meet, where students can ask questions. We can engage them in a discussion. And if live synchronous session is not available, say for example, you have low internet connection, you must have prepared a video lesson, okay, on your topic. That is why, in absence of a live synchronous session, we have a flip grid. Okay, flip grid looks like this. Okay, in the explain stage, you can use flip grid, where students can download videos to be able to discuss one another the topic. The flip grid is just a green background with a white plus sign. Okay, I think, sign up in flip grid. Okay, what is flip grid? Okay, when you say flip classroom is the flip classroom. When you say flip classroom, it is a deviation from the traditional method that we use. For a teacher, discuss, lecture, but in flip grade, students discuss with themselves. Okay, that's why it's called flip. Okay, using the flip grade, we need to sign up. Okay, teachers, can you see the flip grid? Wala, no?
No.
Wait lang.
You don't show up.
Okay, now. Present na kang flip grid. Okay, this is it. Now, as teacher, you can sign up as an educator. Just sign up with Google. And just a join code. So student can meet in your flip grid, you need to give them a join code. Okay, for example, I have created a flip grid. Create one flip grid since this is a free account. Okay, nun pa ni Sir Fritz, maning free. All right, those apps and tools are free, teachers. So spend our money to such tools. All right. Okay, when creating, you just create a topic. Okay, add a topic. You just add a topic. Then this is create a topic page. And your question in your discussion, then you can add in media. But the good thing about this is students can upload their video. Okay, the student can create their own product. Okay, when you can do it as a flip grade. Okay, so after that, we have here, for example, I have here this is the join code here. Then student can respond using this action. They can record, edit the topic. Okay, we can explore it in another setting actually. But Flipgrid is a wonderful platform online. Okay, also in the explore stage, in the explain stage, okay, we also have, okay, share tabs ako kay nawala na. Okay, we can also, all right. There are lots of tools that we can use. Okay, so in the elaborate, when we elaborate, we tend to connect concepts in a real life situation. Okay, this is now the very important part of the 5E's instructional model. Students make connection with the concept to their daily life. Okay, they apply the concept beyond the classroom. It is applying, practicing the concept. Okay, we also articulate the concept as well. Okay, in in articulating and elaborating the concept, teachers, we can use Kahoot. Students can create a game, okay? Kahoot is not only for quiz game, but there are lots of choices in Kahoot where students can create their own game. Using Flipgrid, students can create their own. Okay, that's one thing that we want them, because we want them not just to solve problem in the classroom, not just to answer questions, but we want them to bring this concept beyond the classroom. How they solve this problem and what process are they use in order to solve this problem. That is one thing that we want students to bring or to inculcate them after the class. Okay, so we have here quizzes. We have, because in quizzes, they can also create a game. They can create a quiz. They can also share, make a spreadsheet using the Google Doc. We have drawings, slides. Okay, this tool can help teachers and students make our class meaningful and interactive. Okay, now we have here the evaluate. Okay, the last E. All right, in evaluating, we don't just evaluate what they learn. Students are able also to learn about themselves and their understanding of the key concept. Okay, it's not just evaluating what they learn, but it's them understanding themselves and the concept that they learn. Okay, so we have here a puzzle.org. Okay, I know you can't see the puzzle.org. I'm going to share it again. Okay, I'm going to give you the link in the group chat for you to be able to answer the puzzle. Okay, this is puzzle.org. This puzzle is used by mine during my class. This is about the respiratory system. I think science teachers can answer most of the questions. Puzzle here. Okay, I'm sharing you the link. You can click share link. You can copy it. And I'm going to send it in our group chat. Okay, so you can answer the puzzle. Okay, hinay nag-load. Okay, while waiting for the group chat to appear. Okay, what can you do in the puzzle.org? Okay. This one, the puzzle.org. I hope you can see it on your screen. Say yes, teacher, if you can see the create interactive puzzles. Okay, nakita ba teachers ang akong tab? Nakita ba?
Share link, ma'am.
Okay, ang share link.
Ang makita sa imo ang screen.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Okay, I have sent the link in the group chat. Okay, share link ang makita sa akong screen. I'm going to stop sharing and again share this in another tab. Okay, we have here the puzzle.org tab. Okay, in the puzzle.org will be a big help to teachers from different learning areas where you can create a crossword puzzle, word search, jigsaw. Okay, you can have the word scramble, the quiz, acrostic, okay, matching pairs, the quartet games, memory game, sliding puzzles, scavenger hunt, cryptogram, that according to your topic. Okay, teachers, can you see now the puzzle.org homepage? Okay. Okay, are you seeing my create interactive puzzles page? Okay, thank you so much.
Yes,
Okay, now I
ma'am.
have sent a link. Let's answer the puzzle. Now, okay, I'm going to transfer the presentation to the puzzle that I've sent to you. Here it is, the respiratory system word search puzzle. Okay, we have here, this is interactive. Once students can able to answer the puzzle, this will highlight in green. Then this number will be crashed out. Say for example, I have here number 1. Okay, we have here number 2. These are tiny tubes that connect the bronchi to the alveoli. Okay, number 2, for example, lisod-lisod, you know? Okay, so once the student able to answer it, number 2 will be crashed out. Okay, teachers who were able to log in the link. Okay, marami lisod di gamay. Okay, we have, I'd like you to answer number 7. Okay, who can access the puzzle now? Okay, in the students' view, they can answer the puzzle. What we're going to do with the puzzle is we're going to copy the link, share it in our Google Classroom so that you can see the response. All right. So, okay. All right. Okay, I'm on mute. All right, teachers, I would like to ask you, can you see the summative test module 1 and 2 on my screen? All
Yes,
right,
ma'am.
thank you so much. Now, in order for us to add or to have a proctor, because we're virtual, we cannot just guard the student will answering the exam or the quiz. That is why the add extension auto proctor is very helpful. Okay, you just click the add-on in your Google form. Click add-on. Once you click add-on, you have here the logo. Okay, once you've made your quiz, it's time for you to give it to the student. Okay, you click timer proctor. Okay, because in this Google form, the auto proctor, an auto proctor will watch the students while answering the quiz. Okay, you can click it. All right, then you go to the setting. All right, let me see. Okay, when you click the add-on, AutoProctor will prompt the students to it will be linked actually. So when they answer this AutoProctor test, it will be timed if you want to. Okay, dili makita na ko ang setting. All right, so okay. Maybe there is a button that we need to add, but there is a setting that you will have to click check for the auto proctor. The students are being captured by the camera when they switch tabs for 10 seconds or 20 seconds. Auto proctor will report to you. And the auto proctor, after they answer the quiz, auto proctor will give their percentage trust, meaning as students will be given 98% if they do not just stay on the camera, no noises in the background. The auto proctor will give a percentage trust. Okay, so I'm going to go back to my presentation in one slide. Okay, so all right, so now the teachers, what I wanted to share with you are the tips in setting up our virtual class. Okay, we need to remember the background, our personal space, the angle, the eye contact, and the energy. Of course, I've given you the 5 E's and the online tool that pair nicely with these 5 E's. We have the engage. We can use the Padlet to engage the students. Explore virtual lab that I've shared with you is a very good tool to let the student explore the concept. Explain. We can use Google Meet like in a live synchronous session. And elaborate. We can use the Flipgrid. And lastly, evaluating, we can use Kahoot, all right, and any Google Forms in order for you to measure what the students have learned. Okay, that is for now, teachers. I want you to commit to yourself. The first thing that you need to do after the session is to commit yourself to try this in your online class. Thank you so much and have a nice day. Goodbye.
Thank you so much, teacher Airez. That was a great performance. Thank you for sharing your knowledge about online teaching strategies. Here's your star. Good job. And here's your cupcake. Yay. And now, let me present to you, Ma'am Airez, let me give you this certificate of recognition for your what's the outstanding performance as a resource speaker today about online teaching strategies. Congratulations.
Thank you, Nonelyn.
All right. Go. Congratulations once again, teacher Iris Mueblas. And this time, let me present to you another certificate of recognition for Mr. Fritz Peñosa, the second resource speaker. There you go. Congratulations, teachers, for the job well done, especially to the resource speakers this morning. We have teacher Nonelyn G. Buljatin, teacher Fritz Peñosa, and teacher Airez Mueblas. All right, I hope this time we gain more knowledge about online teaching strategies and we are ready to become an online teacher for the second quarter. Okay? All right, time check is 11:37 in the morning. Teacher Iris is the last speaker.
Okay, Ma'am Ams.
Yes.
Ready na mo magkahot?
Right now?
Magkahot na?
Yes,
magkahot na.
Okay, Sir Fritz, take it away.
Yes, sir.
Ang price nato, first price is 50 pesos nga load, second is 30, and third is 20.
I'll add 50, sir. I'll add 50-50.
Sir?
Oh.
180 and 50. So, dugangan tag 50. Okay.
Dugangan 50, sir.
Dugangan ako. Okay, sige.
So, sponsor naman doon ang Certizon.
Yes, sir. Sige.
Nonelyn, please take note na Nonelyn ha, kung pila ang prices na to.
Okay, 50-50 equals 100. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, this price.
Okay, 50. 350s?
100 ang first, 80 ang second, 50 ang third. Okay.
All right, first place will be 100 pesos, 80 for second, and 50 for the third placer.
Ameline, ikaw na dahil mag-load, ha? Bayarang bayad mo ni loader, bitaw ka.
Wala na, nahurot na.
Order niya mong load. Sige, ato ikaw ha, mag-start ta. Sige, okay. Ready ninyo mga teachers, ang inyong paan ninyo. So this one is our, wait. Kita ninyo?
Yes. Wala, sir.
Yes, sir. 18.
Okay, so nakasulod si YSM.
Sir, ang saipin, hindi ko kakita.
468 0847.
0847.
7, okay. So, 8 kabuok. Ma'am Rolette, Ma'am Rachel.
Yes!
Ma'am
Share mi ni Franklin ha, share po ni og kuan kanang award.
Where are the others?
Isa na si Fritz.
Lalalag ko yung assistant ni Ari.
Si Franklin.
We want the rest to participate.
Si Ma'am Kiki. Beauty 13.
It is part of Sir Fritz output.
14. So this kanang kahot nga game is composition siya sa topic namo ni Ma'am Iris ug ni Ma'am Nons ug namon tulo. So, naminaw mo. 10 questions lang siya.
Okay.
15.
Okay.
15 lang? So sa pagsulod is mad kung sa kuan mo, ga laptop mo, just visit kahoot.it. Kanina akong i-highlight ha. Kahoot.it. Pag sa app lang, automatic i-click lang nyo ang app. Dayon, enter the game pin. The 4680847. Wala na mo join? So 16 lang.
Yes, sir. Sige.
Okay, let's start the game. Okay, 3, 2, 1. See, what does TPR mean?
Sir, question, di ko makita.
What does TPR mean?
Choices.
Choices.
Okay.
Okay.
Wala ko ka-answer. Di na ko man makita. Good.
Landon niya sa screen. So, ang answer is the total physical response. So, we
Inay connection.
wala yun. Dapat din connection. So, na 4 na buha. Okay, next.
Sir, dili na ko makita ang question o ang choices.
Sige ma, lanta lang ma.
Ako ang imong screen.
Hinay ka ang signal.
Okay, let's proceed to the next question. So, Ma'am Roletta ang naka-crown. Wow. Next is assistant mo. Ma'am Juice, Tess, EBB, and YSM. Sige, let's proceed to the next round. It is an interactive online whiteboard system created by Google that is used for real-time visual collaboration. Red, Skype, blue, Canva, yellow, Jamboard, green, Google.
Yes, thank you, sir.
Para basa, para maka-answer mo. 14 naka-answer, 14. 17. Wow, naminaw rin sila.
Yes!
So, the correct answer is Jamboard. Sige, ito lang taon kasi nanood. Wow! Wow! First is Assistant Fritz, second is Roletta, third is Justin. Fourth is ha?
Ano man na, para lagi nag-number. Anong dili ako?
Paano siya? Nauna. O, press mo number, so... Reklamo ko. Malengon nga ako, Ana. Siya may naka-answer about sa ikaduha.
No, that's not ako.
Okay, let's proceed to the next round. In Google Meet, share screen with the participant is allowed. True or false? Wow. Okay, the correct answer is true. So, lantawan na to. Kasi na po yung crown ani ron. Wow. Wala, grabe dyan sa assistant ni Fritz. Second is...
Of course, na I meant for joke.
Use test, Kikiki, and Kimi. Next. Number 4. In 5S instructional model, what is that connect concept to life beyond the classroom? Red, engage. Blue, elaborate. Yellow, explain. And green is explore. Answer din sila kanan, no? Ang correct answer is elaborate. Alam mo, wala na namin Tuloy rin naka-check.
Okay, ayan nga. Ay.
Wala tayo. Tuloy rin naka-ginawa, ba? Next.
Okay, na ko na.
Wow, na-osob. So, may dyan sa assistant.
Nawala na dyan ko passing ba?
Nawala na dyan ka, Ma'am Roulette.
Wrong ako answer.
Sige, proceed ta. What do you call to the video conferencing created by Google? Red, Skype, blue Zoom, yellow Meet, green is Room. Oh, ganito. So, wow. Hindi naka-answer na. Ay, duha, Jud, wala kabalo. Ano yung duha? Kaya tayo check-in sa'yo naka number 1. Check. Grabe dyan si assistant din. Sa kanya eh. Dayon, second, EBB, juice test, ang ikadulo, Rachel. Sige, next na puntang.
Si Amelie ng assistant ni Sir Fritz.
Wala ikaw, day na, ma'am. Ngayon, manin mo ang load. What is Kahoot? Red, video conferencing platform. Blue, online academy. Yellow, learning management platform. And green is game-based learning platform. Ulo pa naman ni Wai. Wow. So, Kahoot is a game-based learning platform. So, at least 17. So, let's lang tao. Wow, grabe. Kani si Assistant Fritz, kung subyo kayo na siya connection ba?
I'm back to the board.
Kalima ka, Ma'am Roulette. So, go next. Number 7 question. It is used to provide learning objectives, learning resources, and assessment of learner performance using computers. Red, internet managed instruction. Blue, internet computer instruction. Yellow, computer managed instruction. And green is computer instruction managed. Wow, sorry, nag-check. So, ano siya? The computer managed instruction. So, kisa kayo naka-check ano, no?
Ako.
Ikaw lang. Tao na to.
Ako ra!
Wow, si Ma'am Kiki. Ay, naka-check. Sige, sinutang. Number 8. What tool shown in the picture that create an online post-it board that you can share with student or teacher? Ano na this? Red, Mentimeter. Blue, Flipgrid. Yellow, Padlet. And green is Kahoot. So 18, 19, to 20. So daghan naka-check. 10. So it is the Padlet. Next. Wow. Kisa ka niya si Sandy Fritz.
Ako lagi na.
Ako gahat ako ba answer? Wala ba yan, John? Wala ko kabalo kinsa ni?
Ako na.
Silingan ako
Ikaw
na, Sir Fritz.
Silingan ni mo, ma'am. Next, marag last na ta. Number 9. This picture shows what online tools. So, kanang at-least, red, virtual lab, blue, Kahoot, yellow, Padlet, green, Flipgrid. So, dahan naka-answer. So, si Flipgrid siya. Okay. Ako din na una. So, grabe dyan siya. Believe na ko nimo. Next.
Believe ka na ako.
What online tool that allows students to conduct a simulation science experiments and investigation? Red, virtual lab. Blue, Google Classroom. Yellow, Padlet. Green, Flipgrid. Wow, so virtual lab siya. Okay, salantawan na to. So third, Ma'am Isil. Ma'am, ikaw na Ma'am Isil Bungay.
Congrats, Ma'am Ethel.
Pagisan. Okay.
Ma'am Crystal, Karen, and akong Sheila.
Okay, na ato winners. First, second, third, 12. Sige, ito i-reveal. Kinsa ni sa assistant ni Fritz? Mama Nonelyn?
Sir Franklin na.
Ha?
Sir Franklin.
Sir Franklin eh. Okay. Second, si Kiki. Ma'am Kiki.
Present.
Ay, ka na, Ma'am Karen?
Crystal, Karen,
Franklin. And third is Ma'am Isil. Saan ni Ma'am Isil Bungay? Saan ay nakatulong?
Sir Fritz, Ma'am Nonelyn,
Ma'am Isil na, sir.
Isil, okay. Yes, sir.
Please prepare Kahoot games in the afternoon and then tomorrow sad after the lecture of Sir Terence ato ipakita ang Kahoot nga game.
Sige sir, mga ilang ko lang question sir.
Mga ilang slides nila pag frame of questions, okay na ng 10.
Sige sir.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you.
Okay, nanatay tulo ka winners karon. So, mga Milin, palulo ko take note Ma'am Amsa.
Sir Fritz, kinsay fourth?
Okay.
Wala nilabot.
Sir Tizan, congratulations prize. Bisag by
Sir Fritz. Sir Fritz,
Ma'am Roulette, ako'y fourth, Ma'am Roulette.
Kinsa kay winners.
Makalingaw.
Nay fourth, Sir Fritz.
Sige, that's all.
Thank you. Thank you, Sir Fritz, for participating.
Salamat. Happy you, Ma'am Amelin.
Okay, I will take the winners. First place, Emily. Second place, si Ma'am Ian. And third place, Ma'am Esty. All right. I guess that's the end of our session for this morning. Let's get ready for this afternoon session. Sir, no more, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Then Kahoot gapon after the lecture ni Sir Franklin. Please prepare the game.
Okay, so after the lecture will be the Kahoot game.
Okay,
and this time I will make sure that I will register so that I will be recognized.
Sponsor na po, ma'am. This afternoon, sponsor. Same price.
Okay. Pila, sir?
180.50 gapon.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you in advance, Quezon.
Wala na labot tong nakadaog.
Yes, nice suggestion nga. Dili na daw labot tong nakadaog, sir.
Pero gapon ni.
Give friends to others.
Apil na gapon. Okay, sige. Apil tanan.
Hindi na lang ko mo-apil para po makadaog.
Kato nakadaog. Power na kato. Apil lang.
Pwede na po mamahin og load ang
Once
nakadaog.
log sa balik, wala sila labot.
Okay, magdilom na lang ta. Nga
mabigyan sa po, Sir Fritz. Plans, we're waiting.
Okay.
Maniuto ta. Sige.
Dali. Pagkaitudan ninyo diha. Imong tudan akong kanon.
Ulad, sir.
Sardina, sir.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
Limpo. May tataglimpo sa dawas dito sa.
Sir Edgar, I'm coming.
Oh, limpo. Atro to. Wait lang cook. Miss Kaipang.
Ako, pwede 1K. Ikaw, may third. Okay.
Balik ra mo aning link, di na ako ni siya i-close. Open ra na ako siya. Para sa afternoon session.
Sir Fritz, 1 p.m.
1 p.m. na, sir? 1:30.
Si Ma'am, si Sir Franklin, kung sa may kuan niya, time niya, siya man next.
Siya may nag-time?
Siya may mag-answer, siya may next nga speaker.
Okay.
1:30 para natin time.
1:30 lang kayo para
Sir, 1:30.
1:30. Sige.
1:30 para makatuon pa sa mga
Pasada Sir Franklin, no? Pasada na yung answer niya, kaya
Wala na, sir.
question mo sa ating sa Gawin kayo mo answer niya ha. Ano pa siya kuhan?
Isa lang na kung lang. Nakataraman. Isa lang na kung lang.
Oy, Sir Franklin, tagay ko daan sa answers.
Di mamanilin pa ng head kay naman niya ang kuhaan. Ballpen.
Tinood jud, sir. Tinood ka, sir. Tinood ka.
Kuan pa ko, mag-register pa.
Kasi anong pilit o buhatag ba yung answer niya?
Nakishare ako ganina kahot.
Ma-experience sa kahot ba kay mo tanaw pa ka sa screen sa color, tanaw pa ka sa imong cellphone gigamit sa color, dili tuplok, dili matuplok man o.
Lagi, sir, no? Kay walay option nga word sa phone.
Sa phone, walay ka pirmi kay maglagaw pa ka sa laptop, sa desktop.
Ang question sa laptop, yan diri sa kahot, diri sa cellphone, color lang makita.
Mao lagi sir, what about it? Kalingaw.
Kalingaw. Ilang balik taon niya, balik na. Enjoy. Nito sa tayo, nito ta, mga ta.
Kailan pinakamadaling matala ay mas naglilinig kaalaman ang kapal ng bulan sa likod nito ay maliwanag. Nasa lahat ay sinigang ang pusong bukas sa ibig ng mga yakap. Hilong ang lahat ng sugat ang nasilip ng ilaw. Walang iba kundi ikaw. Salamat sa liwanag mo. Muling magkakakulay ang pasko. Salamat sa liwanag mo. Muling magkakakulay ang pasko. Tayo ang ikaw sa madilim na daan. Magkakagising na tumilan. Sa malakas na alon. Lahat tayo'y magkakahon. Walang tayo, nasa ating lahat ay sinaman ang pusong sa ibig na namayakap. Hihilo ang lahat ng sugat ang nasilip ng ilaw. Walang iba kundi ikaw. Salamat sa liwanag mo. Muling magkakakulay ang pasko. Salamat sa liwanag mo. Muling magkakakulay ang pasko. Higit lang ang pag-asa. Kahit hindi man. Dahil ikaw ang sarap pagkain. Sa liwanag mo, muling nagkakakulay ang pasko. Salamat sa liwanag mo, muling nagkakakulay ang pasko. Salamat sa liwanag mo. Magkakakulay ang pasko. Ang nasilip ng ilaw. Walang iba kundi ikaw. Salamat sa liwanag mo. Muling magkakakulay ang pasko. Ang nasilip ng ilaw. Walang iba kundi ikaw. Salamat sa liwanag mo. Muling magkakakulay ang pasko. Jubilation all night long. Adoration, baby, that's what we have. All night long, we dance just to save us all night.